Planet Vulcan, what ain't it? And I'm not talking about the Mr. Spock planet. In 1846, astronomers were using Newton's laws of motion to predict the orbits of the planets. This was working great for all the planets except for the Uranus and the Mercury. It seems that these two weren't obeying the rules. The bad boys of the solar system. So French mathematics and astronomy professor Urbain Le Verrier took up this challenge to figure out why. He hypothesized that the reason the Uranus wasn't lining up with the Newton's laws of motion was that there was another undiscovered planet using its gravity to disturb Uranus's orbit. Le Verrier used his big brain and pointed out where he thought this planet should be in the sky. Using this information, astronomers found the planet Neptune. Wow, this guy using math like saying 8 ball in the corner pocket. Seeing this success, Le Verrier then turned his attention to the Mercury. According to Newton's law of motion, Mercury's orbit shouldn't look like a big spiral graph. Le Verrier decided then to try the same thing he had done with Uranus and said that there must be a hidden thing tugging on the Mercury. This thing had to be between the Mercury and the Sun. This object could be an asteroid belt or another planet. Problem is that because of the size of the Sun and how bright it is, no one could figure out what this whatever it was. But that didn't stop level-headed, intelligent astronomers from naming the thing Vulcan and making pictures of what the people there look like. So the race was on to find the planet Vulcan. So skeptics and believers both agreed that if Vulcan existed, then the best way to find it would be to observe the area surrounding the Sun during an eclipse. This way, they're not blinded by the light. Revved up like a deuce, another rudder in the night. Yes, Eddie. Run along now. He really loved that song. So astronomers traveled to multiple eclipses throughout the years between 1883 and 1905, but never saw the elusive Vulcan. Eventually, the Vulcan planet idea fell out of favor. So why was the Mercury breaking all the rules? Well, it turns out in 1915, Einstein would answer this question using his general relativity theory. It was found that the warping of space-time by the Sun is what keeps the Mercury in its weird orbit. I find it ironic that in the end, it was eclipses that proved Einstein's theory of relativity and destroyed the theory of planet Vulcan. Also, Einstein's theory of relativity replaced Newton's laws of motion, which caused the Mercury controversy to begin with. It was all wrapped up in a neat little bow. Eclipses, they can be your friend or they can be your enemy. Oh no, not again. Humor is dead, folks. Hey folks, thanks for watching my Vulcan video. Turns out it was longer than I wanted it to be, and there was much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth to make this video. It took me 3 months. If you want to know more detail or explanation about the planet Vulcan, go watch the Zepharius video, Vulcan, the planet that didn't exist, on the YouTubes. He gives a 45-minute detailed video about this subject, from which I blatantly stole. So inappropriate that I point him out. And go watch my other videos. We worked really hard on those too. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like my video, well then you're a dirty cat. Bye. And if you ever want to see another one of my complaint videos, remember to ring that bell.